There is a cycle to poverty that traps African communities in a never-ending spiral of hunger and malnutrition. A lack of employment, resources and training results in food insecurity that often ends in starvation. The provision of excellent nutrition has always been of utmost importance to JAM, ever since our founder, Peter Pretorius, was stranded for 10 days in a village in Mozambique and personally experienced more than 300 people starve to death.
I had never seen anyone starve to death, and the realization that malnutrition is like the worst kind of disease that ravages the body and leads to a horrific death.
During the year of 1984, more than 300,000 people starved to death in Mozambique in just 4 months. JAM has developed an exciting cycle of development that tackles two of Africa's biggest challenges, hunger and sustainability, and addresses poverty at its roots. You cannot feed people if you don't have food supplies. By growing the food, we create and train small commercial farmers, 50 of them, each farming 4 hectares of land, producing good yields of maize and soya. These small commercial farmers are trained in a scientific approach to agriculture, using mechanization, irrigation, good seed and organic fertilizer to ensure effective production. This offers a wonderful opportunity for women to become farmers. JAM is also developing 500 hectares of irrigated farmland, managed as a productive unit, using modern agricultural technology. In full production, this farm, including the small commercial outgrowers, produces 6,500 tons of maize and soya annually. Our food factory in Bairo, Mozambique, can produce 24 tons of super cereal daily, which is a well-balanced stage 1 therapeutic food. This highly nutritious superfood has at least 18% protein and includes 24 supplements and trace elements. JAM has proven, over more than 3 decades of school feeding, that this super cereal on its own counters the effects of malnutrition. At present, this factory is already producing school meals for children in Mozambique, South Africa, and Angola. Feeding at school is a great way of providing good nourishment and strong educational assistance for these children. For many of them, this is the only meal they receive each day. This meal is vital in providing children with the protein and energy that enables them to concentrate and retain the knowledge they gain at school. It radically increases their attendance at school, especially for young girls, giving them the opportunity to gain an education. These school meals have a greater value to their mothers, rather than keeping their girls to work at home. JAM's intricate network of logistics oversees food deliveries, warehousing and supply chain management. This also includes opportunities for skills development and the training of drivers, mechanics, drill operators, and field monitors. Rainwater harvesting, rehabilitation of old wells, and the drilling of new wells is undertaken in multiple communities. This provision of clean water leads to good health in the community, along with training in health and hygiene and the effective use of water. Jobs are created on the farms as well as within the support industries aligned to agriculture. Because JAM drills water wells in many of these communities, it creates the opportunity for school gardens and for training children in agriculture. Seeds are provided for small village gardens and opportunities exist for training in animal husbandry. This all leads to community entrepreneurship, stimulating the local economy. These 5 steps create a powerful cycle of development for uplifting communities, skills training, and ultimately the creation of a sustainable, domestically produced school feeding program.